guys, we're David Franco here from dfranco.com/ask, as well as my dad's office in my parents' house, because I'm here all week. Just wanted to put that out there because I know I'm going to have people asking. Today's question comes from Billy Rowe, and this is an excellent question, so please, I really urge you to pay attention, because this will happen to you at some point. I can pretty much guarantee it. Anyway, Billy says, "Hi David." Hello, Billy. "I use Crash Plan Family Unlimited for my backups on all my computers, and it's really great. However, I like a solution where I can upload documents or applications and then have them online so that I can get to them anytime while working on a client's computer out of the office. What do you recommend? I know nothing is truly unlimited anymore, but I'd prefer a solution that was unmetered. I know some offer 50 gigabytes, which is good and okay, but what do you prefer? It'd be cool if you could make a video about online storage solutions. Thanks." And yes, there's that damn clock again. I certainly don't miss that thing. Okay, so all joking aside, first of all, Billy, I'm not really sure if you can truly run applications via an online backup service. I guess it depends on the app. Something as complicated as Photoshop, I really don't think you can run that unless you install it directly in a directory on the online backup service storage location. That's a horrible way of saying it, but you know what I mean. Basically installing it in that directory instead of locally, or both, doesn't really matter. But simple applications, maybe like Twitter for Mac, or Tweetbot for Mac, or Paint for Windows. Okay guys, keep in mind, I'm thinking really simple apps. Then yes, perhaps you can just drag and drop them to online backup and they could work just fine. Now I cannot guarantee that. That's just speaking from non-personal experience. In other words, I've never had to do it before. When I think of online backup, I think of simply accessing my media and my files from here, or from my house, or from Florida or New York, anywhere. So Billy, to partly answer your question, I'm not sure of any backup solutions for that. However, moving on to number 2 of this video, I just wanted to answer this question for this very reason, to talk about online backup and why everybody needs it. Because, let's face it guys, your hard drive, your iPhone, wherever you keep all your media, it will die at some point. I can pretty much guarantee that, especially hard drives. Hard drives are what? Yes, moving parts. That little disk is always spinning. It should be anyway, unless you have your computer set to go to sleep, which is fine, but you get the point, guys. Moving parts, they will stop at some point. So I cannot stress this enough. Please, and I'm speaking from personal experiences. I've lost photos and videos before, and it's a very horrible feeling. Back up your data. And I don't mean just on an external hard drive. I'm talking about online, automated backup. Now, thankfully, I was recently introduced to a service called My PC Backup, which doesn't work just with PCs, personal computers. It's for Mac, PC, iPad, iPhone, Android, BlackBerry, so that kind of weird. Check it out, guys. Link is right below, ddfranco.com/mypcbackup. For about $6 a month or so, you get 75 gigabytes of online storage, which automatically backs up your data. So yes, this means you won't even have to think about it. It's pretty incredible if you think about it. You won't even have to think about backing up your data. It does it for you. Because let's face it, the average person never, ever takes the time, or very rarely at that, takes the time to back up their data until something horrible happens. And it's a fact. I know people who have literally lost thousands of photos of their son or family vacations or grandparents who are now deceased. And unfortunately, there's no way of going back to that data unless you want to pay thousands of dollars to get them restored out of professional service, which I don't always believe in because they don't always do a good job from what I've heard. But you get my point, guys. For $6 a month, $7 a month, whatever, they have multiple plans. Check them out. This isn't me trying to sell you, obviously. It's just I was recently introduced to this service, and I was really impressed with it. It works with Macs. It works with PCs. It works with iPad, iPhone, iPod Touch, Android, BlackBerry. Now, by mobile support, I mean that you can access this data on the go. So, for instance, if I'm right here on my MacBook Pro and I back up this video, that means I can access it on my iPhone away from the house because it's in the cloud. It's always there, no matter what. And it's an awesome service, so check it out. Again, ddfranco.com/mypcbackup. My link is right below. Check it out. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so this video kind of took a quick turn into like an advertisement. Believe me, it's not supposed to be like that. It's just hard to talk about a product that I enjoy without trying to advertise it, because I have said this for years now. I have no problems promoting services I enjoy. I mean, look, I'm wearing a freaking Squarespace shirt. I love Squarespace. ddfranco.com/Squarespace. So check that out, but that's beside the point. I'm just kind of try to prove my point here. Anyway, hopefully this helped you out, Billy, and hopefully this helped out many other people. Back up your data, and I don't just mean locally, I mean in the cloud. Use the service. It's practically a godsend. Well, maybe that's a bit dramatic, but if data is important to you, maybe it is a godsend. And now this is where the video comes to a close. I would normally do an Audible recommendation, but since I already gave you guys homework to check out the backup service, I'll just leave it at that. But if you do want to submit more questions, just go to ddfranco.com/ask. That link is right below. Submit your question, and maybe I'll, make a video answering it, such as this. Well, my words were just totally mixed up there. You know what? It's weird. I can't really concentrate in this house. I feel like there's always going to be some sort of distraction, such as the clock going off or a dog barking or... I don't know, whatever, guys. Tomorrow is the iPad mini announcement, I think. Or is it Wednesday? Either way, expect iPad mini news this week. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having an awesome week. I know, it's Monday. What are you thinking, David? Peace.